Hey Rose, it's Monday! Woo! Come on, somebody has to be excited for Monday. Poor Monday. Everybody hates you. So regarding your last video, Rose, I totally get the time management thing. That is something I've struggled with in my own life. But in recent years, I think I've actually been able to motivate myself a little bit more, and now time management, I think, is one of my strengths. So here are some of my tips. First off, it really helps to be able to spend your time doing what you love. For anyone wanting to get more done throughout the day or be more motivated, then I would suggest filling your time with things that you love to do. Next, you should set goals. I'm kind of a dreamer, so my goals tend to be pretty big, but the key here is to keep them as vague as possible. The more details you include in the goal, the harder it will seem to reach them. For instance, right now my goals are to write a book, make a short film, and shoot a documentary. Oh man, I've got too much going on. Once you have your goal in mind, you need to come up with a task list. What's the first step you need to take to head in the right direction to accomplish this goal? At this point, being detailed actually helps you. You want to break your goal down into small, bite-sized, manageable pieces. The smaller each task is, the easier it'll be to accomplish. This is an easy way to trick your mind. When I was still in school, I wouldn't sit down and say, I need to do all my homework right now. I would break my homework up into parts, and then I would say, I'm gonna do this part, and then I'm gonna have a snack. OMG, I love snacks. I'm gonna have a snack right now. Nah, I should probably finish shooting this first. Then I'm gonna have a snack. Another good tip is to prioritize your time. Often I'm doing something that seems important, but then I think to myself, how relevant is this to my goals? Will completing this task actually help me reach my goals faster? Often I ask myself this while I'm scrolling through Twitter, and often the answer is no. Definitely no. Usually, time management is closely related to motivation. You have to be motivated to do something in order to do it effectively. Unfortunately, many times in our lives, we have to do things that we don't want to do. But I have one trick here that helps me out more than anything, and it involves our super awesome human imagination. You know that feeling when you don't want to do something? Like you're watching TV but you have homework to do, but you can't enjoy anything because you have this dumb thing looming over your head and you hate the thing and you want the thing to go away. Also, you know that feeling when you finish doing something that you really didn't want to do? It's like, freedom! Yeah! Well, when you're in that before time, try to visualize your happiness after you finish. Oh man, won't it be so cool later when my homework is done? Well, now you just have to sit down and do it. Then you'll be in that place. Your path is already laid out for you. Every morning, I wake up, walk a mile to the nearest high school, run some miles around the track, and then walk home. And it sucks! I hate sweating, I hate being out of breath, and there's always a bunch of high school kids with the energy of a Galaxy-class Starship warp drive while I come lumbering by with exploding plasma conduits and barely functioning impulse thrusters. And if none of that analogy made any sense to you, then what are you even doing here? Whoa, calm down, Nathan. You know how I do it? I just do. I put on my shoes, I walk out the door, and before I know it, I'm back home. Unfortunately, there isn't really much of a secret here. If there are things that you need to do, you kinda just have to do them. And that's really the best advice on the topic I can give. So, Rose, we'll see you on Wednesday.
I seem to have horrible time management skills, which is not a good trait to have if you want to be successful at anything that requires time, which is pretty much everything except for maybe instant rice, but I don't think my destiny includes being successful at instant rice. I hope.